Hey, man, I'm Jusko from ProbMoney.com. An awesome new credit card bonus offer announced today from maybe an unlikely place or an unlikely card. Capital One has announced that the Capital One Venture Rewards card now has a bonus offer that could get you the equivalent of $1,000 in travel, provided you meet the requirements. So here's the offer. As before, the Capital One Venture Rewards card offers 75,000 miles. If you spend $4,000 with the card in the first 3 months of having it, those 75,000 miles could get you $750 of travel pretty much anywhere that you might book your travel, or you could take those miles and transfer them into one of the airline or hotel transfer partner programs, and maybe you could get even more than $750 from those miles. Now that's already a pretty great bonus on a card with a $95 annual fee, but what Capital One has done is added even more. As a new card holder in the first year, you will get a $250 travel credit toward travel that you book through Capital One Travel, which is Capital One's travel booking portal. So you can book flights, hotels, all of those kind of things through Capital One Travel and get up to $250 of that for essentially free when you get the card. So 75,000 miles, equivalent to at least $750 when you use it that way. $250 travel credit, that's $1,000. If you're not familiar with Capital One's travel transfer partners, where you could potentially transfer some or all of those 75,000 miles you earn, they include British Airways, Air Canada, Air France KLM, Avianca, Emirates, Turkish Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Choice Hotels, and there are more as well. Now, of course, what might make the most sense, and probably what Capital One is hoping that you will do, is to take those 75,000 miles and use those through the Capital One travel portal along with that $250 credit to get yourself $1,000 of travel all in one fell swoop through Capital One Travel, because of course when you book through Capital One Travel, I don't know all the numbers, but Capital One is obviously getting some sort of commission for booking travel through the airlines and through the hotels, that kind of stuff. So they can give you sort of more through the travel portal, or at least they get more back through the travel portal. So they can give you that $250 credit, and if you use those 75,000 miles for another $750 and you get $1,000 of travel, Capital One gets a little something back on that, so it doesn't feel as bad to them. Now, the Capital One Venture Rewards card does have a $95 annual fee, and I always like to talk about those annual fees when I discuss bonuses, because sometimes I'll see other people say, hey, look at this amazing bonus, and they'll kind of downplay the fact that the card has an annual fee, but that comes in to bear here when we talk about the value on the card. So sort of the calculation that I have been using when I talk about a bonus on a card and then try to factor in that annual fee is to say, let's look at 3 years of that annual fee and subtract it from the amount of that bonus to sort of come up with an effective bonus over a 3-year period, because you should hold the card for at least 3 years. At least that's how I see it when you get a new card, because you'd like to be able to get new cards from that issuer down the road, and so you don't want to be getting the bonus and then immediately canceling the card. Anyway, $1,000 bonus on the Capital One Venture Rewards card, assuming you spend that $4,000. 3 years of a $95 annual fee is going to be $285. $1,000 minus $285 is still $715 that you are going to end up with in travel, even beyond those annual fees over 3 years. And that doesn't even take into account anything else that you're earning on the card. And of course, since the Capital One Venture Rewards card gives you 2 miles per dollar on everything you spend on the card, in order to reach the bonus that we're talking about, you're going to have to spend $4,000 in 3 months, which means you are going to earn, at the very least, 8,000 more points or miles on the purchases that you make in the first 3 months on that $4,000. So right there, that means you've got another $80 worth at the very least of travel rewards that you are going to earn. So really, you're talking about a $1,000 bonus, but you could say, well, it's really $1,080 in rewards because I have to spend that $4,000 in order to achieve the bonus. So 1,000 plus 80, 1,080 minus 285, which is what we were talking about before, the 3 years of the $95 annual fee. That is giving you $795 that you can bank on as being sort of the bonus even after 3 years of annual fees. And of course, the Capital One Venture Rewards card does have other good features that you might potentially use, including an up to $100 credit on TSA PreCheck or Global Entry application. You would pay with the card and then you would get that refunded back to you, up to $100. Those are the programs that get you through the airport quicker. It's got no foreign transaction fees. And actually, I'm talking about the 2 miles per dollar that you can earn that on the card. You actually can earn a little bit more when you book through Capital One Travel on hotels and car rentals. You would get 5 miles per dollar on those purchases, so potentially you could earn even a little bit more. Now, I should say here that I haven't always spoken super highly of the Capital One Venture Rewards card because it has a $95 annual fee, and your everyday reward is 2 miles or points per dollar on all of your purchases, which is essentially a 2% reward that you can mostly only use toward travel. You might be able to get more through the travel transfer partners, but otherwise when you use it, it's going to be essentially a 2% reward, which to me, I say, well, I'll get myself a 2% cash back card that doesn't have an annual fee, and I could accomplish the same thing and have more flexibility. However, when you have a 75,000 point bonus just in general, and then you add another 250 on top of it for a $1,000 potential bonus, even with a $95 annual fee, you can keep that card for a good long time and still feel really good about it. So this is a really nice offer from Capital One. I think they are really trying to boost Capital One travel as something that is going to be more top of mind to you as a Capital One card holder, so that you will book more travel through it instead of going to other travel search engines or even booking directly with airlines and hotels. So they're trying to boost the profile of Capital One travel, so they're giving you a nice $250 credit here in the first year if you take advantage of this offer. So that is it for this video. Would love to hear what you think about it in the comments section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you're not going to go to the website, or you're not going to leave any comments in that comment section below, the next video you're going to want to watch is right there.